I'm going to go back to a story, and the story is probably, there are similar stories across culture. So anyway, this is a Los Angeles story. So divinity said, hello, heaven on earth now. You get this experience. You go, Adam goes, yeah. Eve goes, yeah, wow, incredible. And so divinity then says, now you see that tree over there? That's the tree of knowledge. I wouldn't eat that stuff. You see that apple? I wouldn't eat it because you don't need it. You're already perfect. Well, maybe zillions of lifetime, Eve says to Adam, come on, we got to eat that because I think he's keeping a secret from us. And then along comes the so-called serpent part of the, yeah. So finally, they eat it. And then Jesus, or not, sorry, I take that back. God comes along and in his long robe and you can hear him swishing. And then he goes, there's a difference in vibration in this. And Adam says what? What does Adam say? Adam says, she made me do it.
Oh, that's right.
She made me do it. And that's the story of women. Abused, neglected.
Scapegoated.
But she made me do it. And so women end up, for example, with menopause, rage. That's rage. That's the kind of stuff that can be prevented. But that's rage.
Menopause is rage?
Yep. So I just throw that in, yeah, for good measure. Rage.
Prevented by cleaning?
Oh yeah, it could be worked on, but you know, it's better to work on it before than wait till towards the end. All of a sudden, it isn't quotes natural. It's not a natural state. I can't imagine God would create somebody and create you and say, I'm going to make you suffer. I can't imagine that. So where did it come from? Well, it came from she made me do it. Well, but see now you're moving in a way. The question I would ask if I were a woman, what's going on in me that I can clean this thing up? As opposed to looking outside and say, why did you do that to me? And you should get your act together. Speaking data, you're engaged, you're wrapping yourself as opposed to you can let it go. I love you, thank you, whatever you can, I love you. But we have an addiction. The addiction is so intense. We grab things. How come? Why? Why did they cut down that forest? Why are they doing that? Why is it that we can't get along? Why is it that we suffer when if we were friends, everybody would profit from that? Well, the why is it's old data playing, and we're stuck in it.
Yes.
And if you grab it like the Greeks do, we're gonna analyze it like I was trained when I got a PhD at University of Iowa. You're gonna grab it and try to make sense of it. You can't. 11 million for which you are clueless. And so the idea is Jesus, Moses, all these great sages that come along and say hello, let go. No, you see, I'm still here. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm still here. If I had let that all go, I wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be here either. Who am I?
And how would you answer it?
I am infinitely zero. I'm an exact copy of the source, the infinite. I'm an exact copy. That means I'm perfect in every way. My problem is not me. My problem is the data in me. Yeah, of course. So God created you, and your rhythm is very different from hers. Your rhythm is different from the chair, of course. And you have a rhythm for which then you have a certain purpose for which only you can fulfill. And if you don't fulfill it, then we're all stuck. Yeah. But each of us, like Marvin and me, this chair, we've come we have been given the gift of this lifetime to take ourselves back. What Shakespeare says, to thine own self be true. And who are we? We are like an exact likeness of the divine, which is we're zero infinite. That's what we're nothing. My mother used to say that to me when I used to go surfing and come home late. You're nothing, you're nothing. I go, and now I realize I'm nothing.
She was right all along.
And that was a good thing, right?
Always listen to your mother.
I mean, she was vociferous about that. You're nothing. And finally, I'm 70, and I'm finally going, wow, my mother had that insight, and it took me 70 years to get it.